Somebody looking over there. Yeah, go on, have a seat, mate. There's a better view there now. He's probably stood there thinking, yeah, I wish there was a hedge in front of me. Now that'd be much better. I'll be able to look at a hedge. Some bugger keeps chopping them down. Yeah, didn't give it a second look. Right, I shall get your ball back out. Yeah, it's alright, I'll come to you, mate. Because I've left the poop back there. Good boy. Good dog. Oh, thank you very much. This is just a gratuitous shot to show my handiwork down by the tree there. How wonderfully clear that is now. Yeah, enough with that. It will be enjoying the view. I can see a dot in the sky. Am I going to get onto this? It looks like the police, but it's so far away. Hard to be sure. I think it's the police. Quite a sky, actually. Ball's right down here, mate. I'm not getting it. Hi there. Good boy. Right, let's go and see the state of things elsewhere. Yeah, we've ended up here. We're not doing any work. We're just having well, I picked up a bit of dirt from in here and threw it over, but no, we're not doing any work here, right? Just checking it's all in order. Somebody's been down there. That sort of path that I marked out yesterday. Somebody's sort of broken one of the timbers, and that was all spread around. So yeah, somebody's been poking around here. But yeah, no damage as yet. And of course there is another gun emplacement up there. I'm not really in the mood to start having a go at another one. What I was doing was looking at the lay of the land here. I reckon I can see the original path up there to that gun emplacement, maybe. And that, if that is the path, that would join up with the main control bunker, I imagine. But yeah, like I said, you know, if a little bit of effort was put into this place, it could be quite something. It really could. Instead of just you know, wasting away in the woods like this. But anyway, yeah, it's all sort of dried out a little, and that path is looking a bit like a path now. What I really want actually is for people to start coming up here and having a look, treating it with respect, but actually, you know, oh look, there's a path, let's go up there and have a look. And you know, despite the trees blocking the view, you can see past them. You can see past them, and it's quite a flipping view from here. It really is. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna sit here just briefly. I might have me coffee here, mate. I do have a bag of a small bag of rubbish at the moment. If we start walking any further, it'll end up being a big one, won't it? Yeah, let's just sit here for a bit, mate. It's not an unpleasant place to sit, mate. Isn't that right? Biscuit? You'll be sitting here for a bit. But you like coming here because you get biscuits, don't you? Although you get biscuits no matter where you go. Yeah. Actually, I keep forgetting to mention it. Why, you know, apart from the fact that it just looks rather interesting, this place. I keep forgetting to mention that what adds to the interest here. Let me see if I can get that bit there. What you can see here are traces of the Hessian sacking. You know, that's like there. You can see it all here. That's just like touching the past. That is different world, different way of life back then. Hessian sacking. So presumably, you know, it was sacks of concrete. There's another good. There, you can see the texture of the Hessian sacking left in the concrete there, and that adds something, I think. Actually, the more I look, the more the more I can see it. You know, I think you've probably seen, or I've shown on the camera enough to get the idea. But look at that. I mean, you can see the sack right there in the concrete. And that's just touching the past, isn't it? It's just touching the past. Right, let's go. Got the idea now, haven't you? What I'm walking on here is a lot of these the stones. Apparently, you know, the concrete sacks that was made out of. There's a load of them here, but I'm loath to touch anything that's potentially partially original. You know, you could make steps out of these up there, or reinforce this area here so that you could bank it up. But I don't want to touch any of the original stuff. It's not my place to do so. It's flipping tempting though. Anyway, and at some point, not today. I just couldn't face doing it because I'd have to put Bear on the lead and get up there. But at some point, we're going to have a look at that other one. We are, because it is so close to this one, and this one is now fully accessible. Anyway. We are going back down my path. Yeah, somebody's been poking around here. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go up, mate. Yeah, we're gonna have a gentle litter pick in this direction. You just wait there, I'll be getting a bag in my pocket. Okay. I gave it 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. Just in the immediate vicinity right here. Picking up the easier stuff. It's a little bit more difficult to get down to. You can see there's a bag down through there. Loads of bottles there. It's a bit difficult to get down to a lot of it. Because of the brambles, this all needs clearing. But yeah, that was 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. Right, just here. Never mind going further. It's my scale there, Bear. The issue I got now is my bag, the cost cutter bag there, the handles come off, so I don't know how many trips is that going to be? Flipping loads. But we're going to have to. All up the flipping stairs there. Oh dear. I almost wish I hadn't bothered now, Bear. But there's loads more. I mean, that's a fraction. That's a fraction of it. I gotta be honest, you know. If that's how people, what can I say? What can I say? If that's how people treat the world, and they do clearly, and nobody cares, everybody walks on by and ignores it. You know, if I get coronavirus and die, good riddance, good riddance, good flipping riddance. We get you some panniers, you could help them, Bear. What do you reckon? A dog or a person? Looking at the height of it, I'd say that was a person. So that's how somebody cares for the battery heritage. Back down to get more rubbish, Bear. I can understand why people become postal and go around killing people, mate. I can totally get it. I totally understand it. Right here. Right, I filled the bin up. The cutlery I'm leaving on the top. Somebody can have a wild, frenzied stabbing spree if they wish. And we won't be sitting there. Okay. Over here, Bear. Just going to sit here for a bit, mate. Just recover from having done that. I think I said in this exact place just the other day, a tiny fraction of the amount of rubbish and litter that these morons have spread all around this place. Oh. You back on that same stick? That's the same stick, isn't it? Flipping deja vu. Right, I am a filthy mess, mate, but we have no choice. We're out of milk, and getting some food would be nice as well. Come on, we're going, mate. I still haven't changed the clock. It's an hour later than that. Yeah, we're home. We got milk. We even managed to get food, so I might eat today. And you can have the bone I defrosted. We only have one tiny bit left in the freezer. That's going to be an issue. So make the most of it, Bear, because you may not have another bone for a while. There you go. Okay, happy dog.